This is MSI, and today I did this video because the client requested me to do a video while working on his machine. Then he also wanted to learn how to open this machine because we are doing servicing for this specific machine. So we have to test first of all whether it is powering or not. I think the gaming laptops, you should usually be very keen while opening them because some case scenarios you open it, then you end up killing the machine. That is, if you are not a pro or you haven't worked on them before. Okay. Yeah. So the first thing we'll have to open the back screws. I think there are pretty plenty back screws that are holding the machine. This specific model came with quite a lower graphics card. I think the T something, uh, quite a lower graphics card. I can't really remember the type of graphics card it uses, but then it can still be used for not as powerful as the 4050s, the 4090, 5090 machines. So we remove the back case. Then we have the board, we have the battery. The first thing you should always do is to disconnect the battery. Okay, before you do anything on the machine, disconnect the battery. So let me just open up. The battery should be out, and I think it's out. Yes. So we unscrew the battery and remove it out. That is the first thing. That is disconnecting all sources of power. We're going to use a very high quality thermal paste to do servicing for this specific model, the MX4, uh, which was brought in by the client. He needed a specific thermal grease or thermal paste for his machine. Okay. A minute, let me just open the board out. It was a little bit tricky for these models. It was probably my first time handling it. So you need to be very keen so you don't break the board or you don't break out the fiber cables and the board is out. We open the heatsink area. Heatsink area, that is where the CPU is located, the graphics card are located. So it has a big, nice heatsink for the best thermal cooling of the motherboard or of the machine itself. So usually good. I can see the fans are clean, but then previously he was using the normal thermal pastes. Okay, the high quality thermal pastes are usually probably better. The Arctic, this is the Arctic M4 or M6. Those high quality thermal grease or thermal pastes. So be very keen again when lifting the heatsink. So we lift it out and screw all the screws first before you lift it out. They usually have an order of unscrewing or screwing them back, usually indicated as 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can see there is some thermal paste here. We'll have to wipe it clean out. So we wipe the CPU area, we wipe the GPU area. Next time I'm going to buy the anti-static wrists to be using on these specific models. I don't know how important they are, but I bet they should. I've had cases where just laptops just die out of nowhere or out of nothing. So we're having the M4. Let's remove it out of the box. And there we have it. It's the Arctic M4. It's a very high quality thermal paste that is mostly used for um, gaming machines. I think this is a little bit white in nature as compared to the other one. It's kind of thick, so we just apply a little bit, a little of it. Then we will apply it around, uniformly apply it on the silicon die of the CPU and of the GPU. I think that's enough for the GPU. I'll use my hands or my fingers to equalize it. Um, I've seen patterns of maybe how to draw it a little bit, but then I don't know. Maybe applying it uniformly is better off. So we applied some of them on the MOSFETs because they also get extremely hot. So they need to have some form of coolant to cool them off. Yes, on some MOSFETs and coils, most of the coils. So we take back the heatsink and close it up well. It should be this other way. It should be this other way. I think the job is done. Okay, so we need to open it up, um, test it if it powers on, and probably it's going to have one of the best thermal management, so that you don't overwork your machine and you end up killing the silicon die, you end up killing the CPU. So we close it up. That should be the first screw. We're having the second one, this other side, then the third one and the fourth one. We plug in the fans. Yeah, so let's take the motherboard back to the housing. We do the final testing, and we should be good to go. I think it was a little bit for a first time. It could be a little bit complex to open such machines, but you learn from such videos. You learn and you learn a lot. It gave me some hard time because we're having some fiber cables that are supposed to be passing through the board, specifically around the fan area, but they are out already. So we connect the touchpad. We connect. I think that is part of the touchpad. Then we have to connect the keyboard. Okay, so forward it a little bit just to speed up the process. Again, the last thing that you should be connecting is a source of power, that is the battery, or if it is the DC in, that should be the last thing to usually connect. So after that, you test it if it is powering on, and let's wait. Doesn't power on. Is not powering on. Oh, we have the MSI logo. So I think that's good enough. So that would be the ideal process of servicing your own MSI gaming laptop, okay, or any other gaming laptop. If you have uses the same process, just make sure you use very high quality um, gaming thermal paste, which is usually good, and you take good care of all the parts while doing the disassembly. The client considered this a hard type of a disassembly. It also gave me some hassles, but at least we did some nice job here. So see you in the next video. If you need any of our services, you can click down the number below. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0796 247645 plus 254 796 245645 for professional chip level repair, for computer servicing, and all that. I think we're done with this. Power's on. We're good to go.